Hello, Madonna fans and friends, and what a day to celebrate. 20 years of Confessions on the Dance Floor, and Madonna has already started us off. Was it Friday or Thursday? But we got this amazing special edition of Confessions on the Dance Floor that you can stream. Um, and it includes some really amazing extras. We got some remixes in there. We also got the outtake songs of Super Pop, Fighting Spirit, and History included, as well as the continuous play. So make sure you go download that, stream that. It's going to be great. And this is a way we can all celebrate, have the party going all weekend. Confessions on Dance Floor is 20. I can't believe it's been that long, but we're going to get into it. So let's get started. So let's get started on this anniversary by just saying, wow, it's been 20 years. November 9th, 2005, Madonna released her 10th studio album, Confessions on the Dance Floor. And I remember how excited I was because it was my birthday month. But this album is amazing, co-produced with Stuart Price. Of course, it is the disco era, along with many 80s influences and current techno and club music influences. Madonna wanted to go in a different direction, as she had worked with Mirwais on American Life previously, and they were going to work together again, but it just wasn't working out. It was too political, and she wanted to just dance and have fun. But there are confessions on this album. It's not all fun, right? And let's not forget the trivia that we know about this album, the fact that she was going to work on a musical called Hello Suckers, and those songs were initially for that, and then they ended up not doing it, so they used the songs in this album. So there's a lot of autobiographical songs on here as well. Of course, when this album was released, it was one of the biggest charting albums ever of that decade. It charted in number one in like 40 countries. Amazing when you think about that the scope of it. And just, the reaction to the album was so positive. Critics everywhere loved it. Uh, I think a lot of it with American Life was just that it was more political and more, like she said, as she quoted, that she was reacting to society, and she was angry at the time. But this was like a true celebration. People were excited to just get up on the dance floor, enjoy the music, and not think about things like that. And it was timed very well. And so tell us what you think of the album. What are some of your favorite songs on the album? Um, what was your reaction when you first heard it? When you first heard the first song and got the album and put it in, I cranked it on my headphones. Oh my God, I can still remember that. And let us know in the comments, your first reactions, because we'd love to hear about that. And let's get into more from this album. Of course, we couldn't have an amazing album of Madonna's without the amazing music videos. And you all know there were some iconic videos in this collection. We start with Hung Up, which was directed by Johan Renck. Um, this is a great video. Madonna's in the dance studio getting prepped up to do her exercises. And then we're seeing all other forms of dance, clouds in this video. And also, Madonna is, as she said, bringing back the spirit of John Travolta as she meets up with the dancers. Then she goes and does the Dance Dance Revolution. There's all forms of dance in this video, a real true homage video. We love it. And then, of course, there's Sorry, which was a continuation video. The idea was to continue the themes in the first video with the same dancers and everything. And Jamie King directed this one. And there's just so much going on, from the fighting in there, how amazing Madonna looked, Pet Shop Boys in the remix. Let's just appreciate how that happened. How did that happen? Oh my God, I remember my jaw dropped to the floor when this happened. But also, Madonna was roller skating in this video, and they all had to learn how to roller skate So they're really bringing those disco vibes in this video. It's just an incredible, incredible video. And both of these videos, as you know, if you go on YouTube, have behind the scenes footage about them, about how the videos were made. Remember, Madonna had just fallen off the horse, and yet, you know, she was in true form. Despite the pain, she went and did these videos and looked amazing and did an amazing job dancing in the hung up video. And then, of course, this video with the roller skating, which Madonna did not know how to do and learned very quickly, as she always does, to make this video. Get Together was the Coco Club performance with a lot of special effects. Very interesting, cool, artistic video. And then, of course, Jump, the last single that Madonna released, had the really cool video while she was in Japan for the Confessions tour. She went ahead and put on a blonde wig and did a whole music video for us with Jonas Åkerlund as the director. And she also performed a couple performances of the tour in this wig. Like to see those. I've seen the little snippets, but it'd be cool to watch the whole thing. I'll have to go look it up. But it has the parkour going on, which we also saw on the tour. She brought that to the stage, and it's just really cool. All the different forms of dance and expression, as Madonna wanted to highlight in this era. So what's just one of your favorite Madonna music videos from this era? Do you love Hung Up? Are you a Sorry fan? Let us know in the comments, and let's talk about the music videos. Of course, we have to include the amazing amount of performances, live performances Madonna did for this album. Clearly, she was really happy with this album. She loved it, and she wanted to get it out there to all of her fans. So we have so many different performances she did throughout the end of 2005 and 2006 up to the tour. And that included the Coco Club. Madonna was very excited to go back there and perform some of the songs. Was that where she performed Everybody? Oh, that version of Everybody is amazing. It's one of my favorites. And she looked amazing. She was having a great time interacting with the audience. And I'm trying to think if this is the one where she hadn't been there in a long time. You all remember that, where she said, the last time I was here, that could have been a different place. It could have been, is it Palladium or one of the ones that she performed at, where last time she was there was in the early 80s. I thought that was really special. And then performing Everybody at that place. So this may or may not be the same one. So excuse me if I'm getting that wrong. But there's so many performances. The one where she was in that glittery dress, remember that? Oh my gosh, so beautiful. I loved that outfit and that performance. Was that Vettendas? I can't remember. But we also have the Grammys, which she performed with the Gorillas. She performed Hung Up and mashed that up together, and with the animation and everything, it was just so incredible. You know that Madonna is always trying to be ahead of the trends and ahead in technology and, you know, be trying new things on stage. And that was really cool, as well as an amazing performance. And then right after, she announced the tour. But then let's not forget Coachella. Oh my God, Coachella. Because I actually went to the Coachella. That was my one time there. I went with my friends Jody and Phil, and we saw Madonna there. And she was in the smaller tent, if you can believe it, the dance tent. The headliner was Tool that night. And we were there, and I got some photos. It was incredible. I mean, the amount of people that showed up for that, and there were celebrities there as well. She performed songs from the album. She performed Everybody, which was my first time seeing that in concert. I was so excited, and just an amazing show. Were you at Coachella? Did you make it to that? So tell us some of your favorite performances from this era. Which ones did you love the most? Did you see them when they happened or later after the fact? Were you at any of these events? Let us know in the comments. Let's talk about her amazing promotional tour. She also did interviews with David Letterman. Remember being on the horse? And a lot of incredible stuff. So let us know in the comments. Of course, it wouldn't be Madonna era without Madonna memorabilia. We did get quite a bit of Madonna memorabilia. There was tons of magazine covers all over the place. I remember I was just going constantly to go grab them. Of course, Rolling Stone was one of the most famous ones, but she was on the cover of many different publications, Attitude. Why do I keep thinking Gold Mine? Not Gold Mine. Well, maybe she was on Gold Mine. I don't think so. The other one, Billboard. Was it Billboard? Yes. Beautiful cover for that. Just a lot of different, and then Elle and Glamour, all the fashion. I love the ones where she had the black outfit on with the hat, looking very Michael Jackson in that one, or the red cover with the red dress. I have that as a t-shirt. Speaking of shirts, there was a lot of shirts too. You could find, any number of different kinds of styles with all those looks and, to wear. She really brought it for that. And I have, I think just like, I have the Coachella shirt. The Coachella shirt is black and white with just like the silhouette of her bending over and then it says Coachella on the back. I'll have to take a picture of that for you guys to see. Also, let's not forget the awesome and amazing Icon fan gift that she put together for us that included a t-shirt but was housed in a disco ball. It was so awesome. Do you still have your Icon uh, Confessions fan club gift? Let us know. Or what are some of your favorites? She did a special edition for Confessions with the notebook and the nice photo book and extra track fighting spirit for the special edition for Confessions. So let us know if you have that. And what other memorabilia did you pick up? Of course, at the tour there was a lot. Let us know in the comments. So thank you all for enjoying this look back at 20 years later at Confessions on the Dance Floor, one of the Madonna fans' biggest and most favorite like top albums, and with good reason. It is an amazing album. I'm gonna talk a little bit about my thoughts on this album. It is in my number 8 in her top, my top list for her. Um, and I think it is incredible. It's just the fact that it's continuous play, similar to You Can Dance, another one that we love. Um, but with all these amazing tracks blended together seamlessly and all with the very similar musical thematic element. Stuart Price did such an incredible job of blending those styles of music that a lot of them are coming from the 70s and 80s, even hearing some of the 90s and 2000s in the album, but it's all in it's a mood, right? It's a total mood. And I just love it. Favorites of mine on the album, I would have to say Get Together. I love Forbidden Love. I love Jump was my favorite song on the album for the longest time because of its message, its inspirational message. I also love Push, another inspirational yet very dancey song. And Like It or Not, I think is an incredible song, a perfect end to the album. Um, and so for me, I think it's more of a vibe. It's like Bedtime Stories. It's like Ray of Light. You start on this journey and you go to the end, like Madonna said about Blonde Ambition. You got to take it all the way through. Um, but here I am. I went to one of the promo parties in Portland, Oregon, dressed up as Madonna Confessions and had an amazing time at that promo party. I do still have some postcards left from that promo party, and once I find them, I'm still unpacking. I might be doing some little giveaways later this year, before this year's over, maybe in a Christmas package giveaway. And I want to thank you again for I know it's rather loud. The music's a bit louder than normal in the background because next door is having a huge party and they're playing their music, blasting it really loud. And I'm trying to make sure this is all about Madonna here. We are about Madonna. No offense to them. They're having a good time. But we want to make sure Madonna is heard on her anniversary. So make sure you stream the 20-year special edition. Let us know what you think of it, as well as what you think of any and all of these topics. And make sure you go to check out our group and Facebook. We are over 11,000 strong over there. Check it out. We'll be talking about confessions over there as well as subscribe here, like, and comment. Tell us what you think. You might be included in a future Diva News video. We might use your comments. So let us celebrate. I am enjoying confessions. You're enjoying confessions. And I can't wait to hear your reactions to everything. And have a wonderful weekend. Bye. Dance and sing, get up and do your thing. Thank you for joining us here at Madonna Everybody Fan Club channel, and I hope you enjoyed our latest video. I hope that you will join us here by liking and subscribing. And also, we have social media with Facebook. We have Madonna Everybody Fan Club, over 5,000 Madonna fans to join. And we have an Instagram at Madonna EFC. So make sure you check those out, as well as a page on Facebook, Madonna Everybody Fan Club, to follow. So definitely check out those social media platforms and join us there. We have contests, we have Fan of the Month, and we have features and lots of great fans to meet. But more importantly, we'd love to hear from you. Make sure you comment on this video and let us know if there's anything you'd like us to talk about or any future video topics you'd like to see. And thank you again for joining our Madonna family. Music does make the people come together. Thanks, everyone.